Hello, everybody. It's Saturday, like maybe my favorite day of the week. But every day I'm busy. So today is a special broadcast. I will have a couple of guests with me tonight. We will be talking to one of our company's founders and my upline, Julianne. And then I'm going to bring on one of my gals who is currently in the UK, up and running. Dawn Newlove will be on with us later as well. So the point of today is really just to really tell you guys how exciting this time is, this next week is, for my friends over in the UK who are really excited about getting this crazy shampoo thing off and running. So grab a drink, join us, and listen to what we have to say, because trust me, you will not want to miss what is coming later in this broadcast when I talk to Julianne. So I guess without further ado, I will attempt to add Julianne, but I've never done this Facebook Live thing adding somebody, so let's see if I can figure it out. Okay.
Hey!
Hello, hello!
Hey! Sleeping baby, so I'm still in the car.
Oh. Well, that's a safe place then.
But hey, when you're driving a car paid for from Monate, you might as well sit in there for a little while.
That's right. That's right. It's a nice car.
Yes. Yay! So this is so exciting. I mean, this time period, it's exciting for anyone in Monate, but I wow, to live in the UK and have this opportunity, I mean, it's crazy.
I would have killed to be at the beginning. It's funny because you and I were in a different direct selling company together.
Yep.
And that's how we connected originally. And I tell you, you probably don't know this, but after that company went under,
right,
and we both went on to other things, I watched you on Facebook for a while, and I saw your posts, but I didn't get it. You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like, there wasn't a click for me.
Right.
And now I could just kick myself for not asking you more questions then.
You know what? It's okay. This was your right time. And now you have that story to tell other people. I mean, because that, yeah. I mean, you can say, listen, don't do what I did.
That's exactly right, which is why we're here today, because the opportunity that I missed here, they have the opportunity now in the UK.
Right. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. So what it is it's Founders Share. So we just launched in the UK. And if my baby wakes up, I'm just going to hop out of the car and talk to you. I don't have to listen to the crying. But so it just launched, or we're in pre-launch, okay? So we will launch May 1st with products. But with pre-launch, the opportunity you have is to get in on profit sharing, okay? So you get a portion of the profit that we have in all of Europe. I know right now we're just in the UK, but we're planning to open in all of Europe. That is huge. You can have 2 shares by starting before May 1st. So if any part of you thinks this might be for me in the future, and you wait till after May 1st, you're only eligible for 1. Now, I know we can't talk exact dollar amounts, okay? But let me tell you, in the United States, it's in the thousands of dollars every quarter per person with a share.
Yeah.
Like, that's absolutely, it's never did I. So I got in on Founders Share for 1 share. And I remember you have to hit If you're not in Monate, it's a certain level in the company, totally doable. And it was the month before I needed to hit it. And I was like, okay, but how much is this Founders Share really going to be? Could it be a couple hundred every quarter? I had no idea it could be this crazy. So I'm telling you, like, that, you know, if you're not first, you're last, be first. If any part of you is saying this might be for me, I'm telling you, never did I think I would sell shampoo. And it has, to say it changed our life would be an understatement. I mean, I'd been with other companies and I had done okay. And to me, doing okay was enough that I could stay home with my kids. I mean, I'll just say I made more than my husband last year. And he has a very, very good job. So it's an unreal opportunity. And I just don't want anyone to miss it. And it's like, I don't know how to scream it at the rooftops that it's different. It's a product that everyone uses shampoo. You're not convincing something new. We have clinical trials on our products. I mean, now that it's been around for a few years, you can see tons of heads of hair that it's working on. So it's a no-brainer to me. You're not going to leave and do home parties. You're not even having to do like Facebook parties. It's not party plan. You don't keep inventory. You simply share the shampoo that you're already using and ask people to use it.
The thing for me
Yeah.
is that everything that I've done previous, it's been carrying inventory, trucking things to home shows, and that takes up my time away from my kids, trucking things to home shows.
Right.
And I haven't done any of that. Like literally my whole business has been sharing before and after pictures online.
Right.
And talking to people. I don't carry any inventory, although I have lots of shampoo.
It's unreal. I come from 5 years of home parties too. And at that period in my life, I loved it and it was great, but it's a lot of work and you have to truly enjoy being around a lot of those people on the weekends usually. I mean, I was leaving my family every weekend. And when I started Monate, we only had one child, and now I've been with the company for 2.5 years, and we have 2 more. It's been quite an experience. But amongst having 2 kids in 2.5 years and already having a little one at home, to be able to get to this level in the company, and I haven't even had the time that some of these people have that are spending hours a day, I fitted around my kids. And I started this to stay home with them. And it's turned into so much more. I mean, it's like have college funds already funded for them. I mean, we have these goals for them that it's just more than I thought you could do. I just wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And this profit sharing is a big part of that. I mean, you can make crazy money even if you're not in profit sharing, but don't pass it up. Every quarter you get this profit sharing. So get started before May 1st. Talk to all your friends.
Right? Is that a week?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's really close.
Yeah, talk to your friends. Let them know too. Because I will tell you, I have friends now that are like, why did you not tell me the minute you signed up?
I said that to you.
And it's like, I guess in the beginning, I was like, okay, this is the 3rd company I'm going to be with. I don't want to be that person that's like, hey, follow me again. And now I realize how selfish that was and how I think that was me not being sure, like, of the success of this. Now that I know the success, I'm like, why did I not share this with every single person? And so I am. I mean, 2 years in, my sister joined me and she works a full-time job in the ER, homeschools her kids, and her husband stays home with them. Never would I have thought in her busy life she'd want this. And she said, but I'm seeing what it's giving you, and how could I will regret never giving this a shot.
But isn't it amazing how much different, even though it's direct sales, how much different it is from the other companies that you've been with?
Oh, I mean, it's crazy to say different because you're like, everyone says that. My company is different. But I just can't even put it into words. My husband's even noticed. He's like, the culture. And
yes,
and it doesn't feel like you're peddling a product. Like, I really feel like I have a storefront online. And I am a business owner online with a product that I don't have to beg my family and friends to buy from me monthly. Like, people are coming to me over and over saying, I want this. I'm sending my friends to you. And it works. And they will keep buying it. That's the thing. Okay, residual income. If you're looking at companies, you want to find a company that has a product that people are coming back to you. All right?
Yes.
Who doesn't? I mean, everyone shampoos their hair. When you run out of your shampoo, who doesn't want more shampoo in 3 months or so? They're going to keep buying it. So, yeah, I can't say enough.
And competition. I mean, like, even cosmetics, right? Even though people reorder cosmetics, there's so many cosmetic companies.
Yeah.
And there's not another. I mean, not even just in direct sales. There's not another hair company that does what we do.
No, I mean, there's not. And you'll see, okay, so stylists can be the hardest people at first because they're like, I have everything at my fingertips. This is just going to be another thing I like for a couple months and change. And I will tell you, stylists are saying, they're like, why did I judge it like that? Because yes, every product isn't for every single person, but stylists are saying this product fits almost all of their clients. Like, no other product have they ever had where everyone that sits in their chair says, I absolutely love this.
Yeah.
And they are.
And evident by the growth of our company, right?
Oh.
I mean, how much we've grown in 3 years.
I mean, we are on track to be $1 billion company. Billion. That's with a B. Like, you don't.
In less than 4 years.
Yeah, you don't get to that place unless you have a good product. And our VIP retention rate is astronomical. You don't have that unless you have a great product. And we're shipping out products to over 500,000 VIP customers. Once again, and we don't lock them in. It's not people that are having to buy every month, and so we're tricking people into thinking that we have a lot of customers. They're choosing to buy. Like, that's what's crazy. Like, so you don't sell that much product unless it's great.
Yeah.
So
yeah. In the UK, it's already starting to catch on. I mean, what are we at, 1,000 market partners over there? And we're not even live. It's so people are using it and loving it already.
Right. Yeah. The opportunity in the United States is amazing, but the opportunity to get founder in the UK, you just can't pass that up. So if you're watching this and you're not part of the UK, and you know someone, give them a tag. If you're in the UK, give us a little hand raised below. And if you want more info, feel free to reach out to us and we can share the info and direct you back to the person who sent you to watch this. But I mean, it's crazy.
So what about our formulas, Julianne? I know that in the United States, we don't ban a lot of products or a lot of chemicals from products. And that's different in the UK. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, most companies have to reformulate to go to the UK because, don't quote me on numbers, I think it's like 11 products the United States bans or something really tiny. Let's just say it's really tough because they're very strict on their standards in the UK, which is awesome. I love it. And we didn't have to reformulate. So to come from the United States and not reformulate for the UK is a really big deal for companies. I mean,
that's almost unheard of, isn't it?
Right. So it's just crazy. I love to share it with everyone because, like I said, it's not just changed our family's life, but the people that I'm working with. And we're not just talking about, guys, I'm not even the top of the company. I'm not talking about just, those 5 or 6 people that the company talks about all the time, and those are the only people that it's game changing for. I'm talking about people that I can call up on the phone right now that their husband has left his job and they are paid off all of their debt. And it's not necessarily about the money, but it's what that money can bring into your life and what it can allow you to do. And it's doing that for a lot of people.
Yeah. So one of the other things that was really exciting to me when I started, because I was with another company that had a car program.
Yes.
But it was so unattainable, like really unattainable. It was the top earners in the company that were driving these cars. But that's not the case here.
Yeah, we are at over 500 Cadillacs.
Woohoo!
I know. It's crazy. And like, this baby is an extended Escalade because there's a lot of kids that are usually back there. And they're paying for it every month. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was rolled up to the lot in a minivan. And the guy was like, you're looking at Escalades? So I'm like, yeah, my company, and the more we got into it and, you have to, click something. You have to share different income things. And he said, maybe I should be selling shampoo instead of selling cars. And I was like, I don't know, maybe you should be.
Yeah, it's great because literally it's something that anybody can achieve.
Right.
It's the middle of the road for our company. It's not the top earners that are driving the Cadillac.
Right. There's,
which I love.
I live in a small town and 2 of us live in a small town and there's lots of churches in that town. 2 of us at my church already have Cadillacs. And we're from a small town. I mean,
that's awesome.
So I live in Indiana, and in northern Indiana alone, I think there's 4 of us that have qualified. I mean, it's within an hour from me. So the sky is the limit. The door is wide open.
The car program's relatively new, right?
Yes.
It's been a year and a half.
It was a year. It was a year in January.
Yeah.
And in the UK, so we're taking our car program over to the UK too, and you can choose from a Jaguar or a Land Rover. So pretty awesome.
I want to move there. We should move there. I want that.
I know. I was looking at some of those. The Land Rover looks amazing. So yeah, I mean, I can't say enough. Thank you for having me come on here, because I just love to share with people.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of people prejudge and they say, okay, it's one of those network marketing companies and there's probably a catch to it and only a few people are successful. And it couldn't be far from the truth. The blessings that have been poured upon this company, it's crazy. So we would love to have you get started too, and we'll both be there to help you. Your sponsor will be there to help you. But yeah, it's crazy.
Yes, it's another great thing. Great point, Julianne, is that you're not alone in this company.
Right.
There's so much support. I'm going to bring on Dawn next, and she's my downline in the UK. And every time she needs something, it's you or I she reaches out to.
Right.
And we help her along. And that's how it's been for everybody.
Right.
Which I love.
It's crazy. It's great.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to bring Dawn on.
Awesome. Have fun.
Get the part Julianne, everybody. Thank you, Julianne. Okay, let me see if I can invite Dawn. Okay, it's adding Dawn. I hope you're there, Dawn.
Hello. Hi.
How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. So, you started, was it about a month ago?
Yeah.
Yes. And you had your first event recently. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, we had an event on Monday night at the local golf club, and we had 26 ladies who turned up, and they were all raving. They just absolutely loved the products. It was such a shame we didn't have them to sell on the night, because I could have made lots and lots of sales. But it was a fun night, and I also had a lovely lady called Christy Lowe, who is Mexican, and she's also a market partner. She's living here just now, but she is going back to Mexico, so she really enjoyed it as well. So it was lovely that me and her met. I've made so many new friends on the internet. You know, people down. I've met Jodie down in Brighton, Lisa Cheshire, I think her name is, in America. Oh gosh, there's too many names, but I'm in all these little groups, and it's like a big family. It's fantastic, it really is.
Oh, that's awesome. So you've had a really good response with people using the product I've seen on your Facebook.
Yeah, well, what I'm also doing as well, I've put on Beauty Bay, which is a site in Dundee, because I'm up north in Scotland. I'm offering free blow dries, so people can actually try the products. So I've had 3 people message me today. I'm going to do wash and wine parties. I ordered the kit, the middle kit, the £350 kit, and I don't know if people know, but you get your £99 back. So you're only paying £350. So your starter kit is £99, which gives you samples, and it also gives you all the information that you need to know how to start up the business. And then you can upgrade to a bigger kit. Now, if it did all go wrong, which I'm sure it won't, you are still got £600 worth of products. Then if you want, you can do the overachievers. That's more for people with a salon. It's £450, and they get sort of double what I got. But I felt I'll get the one at £350 just now. So I'm so motivated and so want to do well, because I want to give up my job and be just working for myself. I want to be my own boss.
That's a great goal. That's totally doable. So you got on board before we launched, which is great, because now you have the opportunity to earn that the extra founders share. So what would you tell people who are thinking about joining your team about
Well,
that?
I've spoke to a few girls, so some girls that I know that are really, I think would be brilliant at selling. And if they join before the 1st of May, they can get on this EU Founders. And we're not talking hundreds of pounds, we're talking thousands of pounds. Thousands. I don't think people have grasped how big it is. And then it's speaking to people like yourself and Julianne that you can see the amount of money that you can actually make. Oh, excuse me, Phoebe's holding the phone, and sorry, this is Phoebe. And Phoebe's holding the phone, and she's got it up and down and everywhere.
Hello.
Say hi.
Hi.
So Phoebe's been using the products as well. So been great. Never had a comb through her hair before. I also had a lovely lady over yesterday, did a wash and blow dry in my house, and she could not believe that the comb went through her hair because her hair was really long, and the comb went through her hair the first time ever. So she was really impressed. So it's all good. We're losing connection.
Yeah, I saw those before and after pictures of that gal. They're
Yeah,
beautiful.
So everything's well good. And I've got another event planned down in Falkirk. A lovely lady called Emily's going to let me do it in her premises, and that is originally where I'm from. So if anybody's watching this in the Falkirk, Stirling area, please come along. We've not got a date yet, but it will be going. It's Emily Hall's bar, Cheers Bar in Falkirk. We're going to be having it in. So everything's all good, and as I say, I'm available to do wash and blow dries, also the wash and wine parties. I'm also here to support everybody in the UK, anybody in my area, Dundee, Falkirk, Stirling. I'll come. I know a lot of people don't like doing public speaking, but I do because I've worked in cosmetics, and I'll come and I'll do all the speaking and I'll help you. And at the end of the day, if you get the people there, it's your customers.
Yes, so I was just talking to Julianne about that. So do you find the same thing that I find, that there's so much support here? You're not alone?
Yeah, Lenya, I met you online, and you've probably messaged me every day since I've met you. And any problems I've had, you've sorted them out. So yeah, the only thing I'm worried about is when I do go live and on the internet, because I'm rubbish on computers.
Lovely.
We'll get it together. I didn't know how to add somebody to the broadcast till tonight, but we got it.
I know. So everything, I'm really excited, and I hope that everybody that I've asked to join really seriously thinks about it and joins before 1st of May, because next year I hope that I'll be driving that white Range Rover.
Yeah, I can't wait to see pictures.
Yeah, because the incentives as well is that you can get a white Range Rover or a white Jaguar. You know, the more you sell, the more you go up the ladder.
Yes, and I do believe that it's true that people just don't really grasp the importance of getting on now. It's just like any company that comes to your country or to our country, when it's new, that's the time you got to get on board, because that's when the growth is just immense, right? Well, you're the first one to tell people.
I hope my friend Tracy Wilkie's listening, because she is amazing, and I think she would be well. And Gail Mockery and Elaine Paul and Jackie Gilchrist and Carrie McCabe, these girls, and Virginia Kay, these are the girls that I actually had said that they would do well, and Kim Rice. Well, there's quite a few girls that I know that would do really, really well, and we all live sort of dotted around. We're not all in Dundee. They're in Inverness, Glasgow, Stirling, Falkirk. So jump on board.
Oh, so and that's the thing, is that we're just in the UK right now, but the founder share is for all of Europe.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I know. You're talking thousands of pounds. Thousands.
Yeah. I know. It's exciting. Well, I'm going to let you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. Do you have anything you need to say before we cut this broadcast?
Just if you're thinking about it, get in there, contact me, and I support you 100%. As I say, if you're doing events, I'll come. I'll do all the talking. If you want to do wash and wine parties, just get in touch. And that's it.
Okay, awesome. Nice seeing you tonight. We'll talk to you later, Dawn.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Phoebe.
Bye.
Okay, guys, so you got a lot of information tonight. If there's more information that you want, please reach out to one of us or contact the person that sent you to this broadcast so that we can get you the information you need and get you started. But it is super exciting time in the UK. I'm super excited for Dawn, who has her feet on the ground in the UK and is ready to run with this. And our products will be available for purchase in the UK starting May 1st. It's just a little over a week away. Have a good night, guys.